I think this is important question. Whether beauty is in those things that man has created, painting, sculpture, poetry, literature, and the beauty of nature, the lovely evening, the clear stars, and the bright sunlight, evening's light of a sun setting among all the hills and the mountains and the valleys, and the wild animals. Here in this country we have almost destroyed them all. They do still exist. So we ought to consider together the question whether beauty is in the paintings and the poems, or in nature, or it is something entirely different. The beauty of a face, the loveliness of a poem, the great delight of a sunset, and a large sheet of water, and the bird on flight, and the breeze among the leaves. Whether all that is beauty, or when you look at a mountain against the blue sky, the deep valleys and shadows, when you look at something enormously great, one's whole all the problems that one has had are for this moment wiped away. And you are in front of that silent quiet. There, the majesty of the mountain has driven away yourself, the self with all the problems of daily life. That great rock has banished your problems for a second. And so, like a child given a toy, complicated toy, he is absorbed by it for some time till he breaks it or is bored with it. So human beings too are absorbed by the toy of a mountain, or by football, or when one enters into a temple, the temples of the world, where there is certain quality of silence and all that, that also helps human beings for the moment to forget themselves. And in that forgetfulness they appreciate that which is beautiful for a second. That is, where the self is not, beauty is. Is that beauty in the picture, painting, in a concert of Mozart or Beethoven, or in the poem of Keats, Or is it possible to be totally free of oneself to look at the world? Then in that there is great beauty. There you are not absorbed by anything. Something doesn't take you over, or the very grandeur, the majesty of something drives away for a second the self. And when there is the absence of that self with all its problems, there is then great beauty. Not in something or externally or subjectively, but the very complex problems of one's life, which is the problem of the self, the selfishness, the agony and so on, to be free of all that, totally, completely, then there is great beauty. Beauty to be found nowhere else on earth, or in any painting or any poem.